Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Angel, Soul Image 365 here. Hope you're having a good day. I hope you're all staying safe out there and, doing what you can to protect yourself and others. And today I just kind of wanted to tell you about my story and the things that I'm learning in quarantine 2020. Pretty much it's slow down. Pretty much it is the world is going to be okay if you are not working. Pretty much if you don't need to save the world. So I remember right before this quarantine started, I was having a couple of health issues even before this. I think it started in February. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a super hard worker. I've worked super hard since probably I was 5. I'm 27 now, so that's 22 years. Hard work, which is good. I think hard work and cultivating whatever your craft is great. But if you move into burning yourself out, not so good. So I had some random health issues, and it's just I didn't know what was wrong and things like that. And I remember I worked-ish. It's weird. I'm in a whole furlough thing right now. But anyways, I worked with my coworker / friend from church, and there were so many times when I had to leave work early. And mind you, I was freaking out because this is past right after my 90-day probation, and I'm I want to do a good job, and it's the whole we're born to work in the country mentality, work to be make something of yourself. But so there were times I just was not feeling well, and my friend Sean, shout out to Sean, although you don't have an Instagram, it's fine. Yeah, he was just if you need to go home, you can, you're doing a good job here, you have vacation and sick time, that's what it's for. And I'm okay, cool. So I did. And then I would try to recover really quickly, or not really rest at home because I was stressed out about not being at work. And then, I would go back to work on Monday, but then I wouldn't feel well. And then there was times I ended up in the ER and urgent care. This is all a month before COVID. So that was happening, and it was super stressful. And I remember talking to my friend Sean, and I was just this is so stressful, and I don't know what to do. And he's I encourage you to take some time off, and I encourage you to really just unplug, really jumpstart your health, right? And I'm cool. Then the next week, I didn't plan on this, but then I had some crazy allergy attacks, and then later on I found out I also had bronchitis, which I was dang, this is rough, this is some crazy stuff. But as this was all happening, the week before the whole safer at home ordinance went into effect in California, I was out for 3 days. I went back to work on Thursday, and I was glad to be back, recovered, 12% recovered or something, but I needed more rest, right? And then that evening I get a call from my advisor, and she's talking about how the safer at home ordinance is going into effect, and you're gonna be staying home. And I actually thank God for that, because in a sense the decision was made for me, because I wouldn't have been able to make that decision on my own. I wouldn't have, because I'm just I have to work, I have to do all these things XYZ. And there's some deeper things there too. It's I didn't want to be a stereotype of being lazy and things like that. That's one of the reasons why I've always worked extra hard to overcompensate for other people's opinions, which is I don't need to do that. So that happened, and then a couple weeks later I found out I had bronchitis. That's what was going on internally, which is oof, thank you, Jesus. But yeah, it's just this whole quarantine thing has really just encouraged me to slow down and put my health first. It's been hard. It's been very hard, because I'm I gotta be there for people. I gotta show up. And this is another bar my friend dropped, and he was yeah, don't you trust Jesus to take care of those people? And I was And he's like, don't you trust Jesus to like keep this facility going when you're not here? And I'm like, ooh, humbling. But yeah, like that's been my experience, is to slow down and to trust God. And yeah, that's all you can do. This is a very raw video. This video did not go how it was planned, but you know what? Life doesn't go as planned. And raw moments with Angel. Alrighty, goodbye!